Merry Christmas from Taylor at JT's Vending.
Hey guys, this is John Lee Hilliard. John Lee Hilliard from JT's Vending. Um, I just wanted to do this video, and plus I gotta wrap some. I gotta get some Christmas gifts wrapped before my son gets home. So I got I got a bunch of stuff out. So I'm gonna kind of wrap gifts and explain what this video is about. So if you don't mind, I'll move it here so you can see me. So and then I got one. First of all, my name is John Lee Hilliard from JT's Vending. I hope you guys are having a blessed day so far. I'm wrapping gifts for my wife and my son. My daughter's gifts, I think they're already wrapped. But this video will be about how fathers should be providers, should provide for their children. And the only reason I'm doing another video like this is because I had an interaction today with two young ladies, and I think they were just saying, in general, it's important, not what you can buy for your children, but the time you spend with them. And I know a lot of people say that, and that I do believe. It's not about the items that you buy for your children that they value. Because I can tell you this now, my father didn't buy me much. He bought us some stuff, but I can't remember the stuff he bought. But one thing that I do remember, and can remember from the time that I could remember anything, is that my father was present. Meaning my father was there at all times. He was always there. He even though him and my mother separated, my father never he separated. As I got older, I understood he left her. They separated, but my father never stopped showing that he loved us. He never stopped showing that he cared and he was there and willing to be a father. So as I grew up, it's kind of what I saw. I saw my father, be a man. And that's kind of how I see it today. And my father worked like a crap ton, but I to this day, I asked him, how did you do it? Because I work, and almost every moment, I'm thinking about my son, I'm thinking about my daughter, I'm thinking about spending time with them. And before, I got my finances in order, I assumed that spending time with my child was more important than me providing for my child. And when I say providing for, I mean earning money to help provide for my children and my family. Because I used to make statements like, well, I'd rather, go to my son's game or go to my son's, play or something at school than go make some money. That's what I thought at first. And I was saying it in a way that was essentially excusing me from building wealth. I was telling myself a lie or giving myself an excuse why I was so broke. So, and I was younger. I was, I think I was like 30. About 30 years old. And I was giving myself those same excuses. It's more important to go to my son's game than to build wealth and to make some money. And that was about the dumbest thing I could ever tell myself. That was extremely stupid. Because being a man and being a provider, my father was able to, even though he worked a lot, he was able to spend time with us, come to our place, come to our freaking events, and still work. He never used it, I gotta work, as an excuse. I don't recall He may have done it once, but it wasn't enough for me to remember. So when it comes down to my children having the things that they need in life, I take the stance of I need to make sure I provide for my children, make sure they have the things that they need, including my wife too now. Make sure my household has the things they need. And then and only then it's time for John to have some fun with his family. But a lot of people a lot of people confuse, a lot of men confuse the fact that they have to provide financially for their family, not just be there for them and be present. But if you're broke, your job is not to hang out with your family. I'm sorry, it's not. If you're living paycheck to paycheck as a man in their 30s with a child or children, your whole goal is to be able to be a provider. And you can't be a provider if you're going, well, I'm at my kid's game, but I don't know how we're gonna pay the utility bill. I'm at my kid's game, but I don't know how we're gonna eat. You should have been out working. That's what I should have done. But that's how I was indoctrinated to make those excuses, so that I was telling myself those excuses to make myself feel better about being poor and about being intentionally poor too. Because like I could physically get up and work, but I was making an excuse because I wanted to tell myself something that would allow me to be able to take a break. And that was all wrong. So guys, if you're out there, if you're watching this video, just understand, fathers, I am on your side, and I feel for you when you're going through, having to decide what to eat and what to do with your kids, and you're on a fixed income or low income. But in order to be a provider, you have to be able to provide financially for your children. That has to come first. Because, and why I say it has to come first is because when most people go, oh, I'll be there, I ain't gonna do this because I want to go to my child event, I don't want to miss this stuff, they tend to over exaggerate, because I did, the seriousness of the situation. So if I can't pay my bills, but I got to go to my son's game or my son's play or my son's musical, but I can't pay the utility bill, I can't pay the car note, or we have nothing to eat for the next few days because I missed a whole week or whole day of pay. At that point, that's being childish. And I know a lot of people will not agree with me, but that's fine. I don't do this YouTube channel. I don't coach people because they may or may not agree with me. I coach people because I've been through the crap. I've been through the mistakes. I've been through the issues to where I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to feed my son or I'm going to eat, whether we have enough food for the next week until I get paid, or do I have to go figure out who I can borrow money from, who I hadn't borrowed money from already. So I've been there. I've been in your shoes, and I can tell you, the moment you decide as a man to be a provider, decide to do better financially, you will be. You will be able to. But it took me making that decision. I had to decide, which means to me, like, it cut off any chance of me doing anything else. It's not a way back. I'm going forward no matter what to be able to provide for my family. And that took me adding, different skills to my tool belt, like equipment operator and different equipment, and adding management skills and adding these skills so I can make more money so that I can provide for my family. And then when I got in a position where now I can provide financially, now I spend all the freaking time I want with my kids. I spend all the time I want with my wife, my daughter. We have fun. And now that worry of, oh, I ain't got enough money, it's gone. It's gone. Like, we have events come up and we have different things, and we just pay for it and go on about our day. We don't sit there and rationalize when we have no money why we don't have money. We get out there and get it. Me and my wife. My wife be kicking. She be out there working hard. I think we be in competition sometimes. See who can work the hardest. Cause she be working. My wife get out there and kick it. But she don't just work hard. She works smart. And me, I'm more of the bronze type dude. I got to put my hand on things. I learn better by touching things and moving things. So yes, I married up. But anyway, that's beside the point. But guys, just know, please, if you're giving yourself that excuse that you rather be at your child, you rather spend time with your child than provide for them financially, I'm telling you, if you're telling yourself that, you're lying to yourself. And if you're lying to yourself, you'll lie to everyone else. You probably saying the same lie as others that go, money's not that important. That's another lie people tell themselves. And I would like to just challenge you to think about that phrase for a second. Why, if you feel the need of saying money is not that important, then why do you get up and go to work? Why do you spend your waking hours going to work for someone if money is not that important? Because if money is not that important, then why you spend most of your time trying to chase it if it's not that important? So that's why I said it's a lie. So instead of lying to yourself and trying to say something that you think other people want to hear, be honest with yourself, work on your own personal finances, contact JT's Vending Services, LLC. You can look us up at jtsvendingservice4u.com. We have a prosperity program for abundance that we essentially sit down. No, I know. Essentially, we sit down and walk with you through how to set a zero-based budget so that you can take those baby steps. Sorry, Dave Ramsey, but sort of like you can crawl. Yeah, there we go, baby crawl. You can crawl before you walk. If you're nervous about doing the budget, doing finances, set up appointment with us, and we can walk you through the process. We can show you, hey, this is what you're in for, but if you can sacrifice the next 12 months of your life to gain back the rest of your life, then I think that's a fair trade. But you have to be disciplined and you have to be ready for the change. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate all of you guys that are subscribing to our YouTube channel. Please continue to share the message of what we're doing and how we're doing it. We see our subscribers growing. And just to let you guys know, we are coming up. Once we hit 200 subscribers, we will do another cash giveaway. That means we'll go live and we'll pick from whoever's on the live and from our subscribers, and we'll give away $200. So guys, thank you so much for supporting us and helping us grow. Please check out our videos and see if they'll help you and your family with a budget or work on your personal finances for the coming year, 2024. So guys, thank you so much. I got lucky. As you can see, my son just walked in the house and I just finished wrapping his Christmas gift. I was trying to get it done before he walked in the house and saw what it was. Because what he don't know, I'm going to play with it on Christmas when it gets unwrapped. I should have charged it up. But anyway, au revoir, guys. A bientôt. Trey said, hey. Well, say bye now. Bye-bye.